Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials on any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com.
You can review and launch. It will take default configuration, or you can go to the next configuration instance detail. Number of instances, obviously one. Uh, yeah. So now you can see create new VPC. There is no VPC found. Actually, as part of my previous exercise, I have deleted VPCs, so that's why no VPC. And guys, as I again mentioned, I am creating this instance in North Virginia region, so it will not be available in any other region. Create VPC. I will choose as of now default options only, and I will give the I clicked it. Okay, you have to provide the CDR range also. And guys, I am not good in networking, so if I'm doing any mistake in networking, please let me know. Now my and this is in this CDR my VPC is created. Now okay, so let me refresh it. Yeah. Okay. And I believe people, I think there are few of the people have already done these exercises, right? Like who are aware of AWS.
So, one question here. This is Sachin here.
Hi, Sachin.
Yeah. So, do we need to create VPC for every EC2 instance that we create?
No, 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 no. You don't
Can
have
we
to.
assign one VPC to different EC2
You can assign.
instances?
You can do it.
Okay. And if in one region I created two EC2 instances and I assign
Sorry.
different. So, if in one region I
Hmm.
created two EC2 instances and I assigned two different VPC to those EC2 instances, then what will be the
So
difference?
sorry,
What will be?
Sachin. Give me 1 minute. 1 moment. 1 moment. Sorry.
Mhm.
Just give me a moment. I will select the default VPC. That will be easy for this level. I want to connect it. Just give me a moment. Huh?
Sure.
So and subnet and all you can assign it. I have created default VPC, but because that is easy, we are not going very deep and all those. Yeah, Sachin. Now come to the storage. Yeah, Sachin. Now, now can you please speak your question?
Yeah. So you said so we not need to create different VPC for different EC2 instances within one
No,
region, right?
no, no. We can group multiple EC2 instances. As per my, this will be as per the architecture you want to define it. You need to define your architecture. That is important.
Mhm.
While you are framing your, so you can you can create multiple EC2 instances as per the architecture in a single VPC.
Okay, and within the same region, if I created two EC2 instances and assign to them different VPC, so
Then
will
you
they able to communicate with each other? So I want to understand that. So
Yeah,
what's the difference?
they will be able to communicate to each other based on the based on the like CIDR and all subnets and different things you define. It is nothing but a bound
Mhm.
virtual network boundary you are defining, right?
Mhm. Okay.
You got it right. So that is how even not in AWS, even in general also, that is how. So probably I will try to explain to you once we cover this session, some basics of it. But it is how it is like it is a logical network boundary for different resources. So within a VPC, obviously resource can talk to each other, but within different VPC, obviously you can restrict or allow the resources to talk the resources created in different VPCs.
Okay.
Now coming to the storage part. So storage is
Hey viewers, our Master in DevOps engineering program can help you to hone the skills necessary to succeed in high level DevOps positions. So, what are you waiting for? Enroll now and earn certification that show you are keeping pace with today's technical roles and requirements. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
what is storage? Storage is nothing like your laptop hard disk. So you are creating a machine, and obviously for that machine, you need the storage to install the storage in the hard disk where your operating system will be installed. So the root volume is nothing but where your operating system will be installed, right? And whether you want to delete that storage on termination, yes or no. If you unclick on it, your storage will be still you terminate that particular instance, your storage will not get terminated, and you will be charged for that particular instance. And then you can create new volume, like you many times, for example, in your laptop or in your computer, you create two drives, like in within the same, you do two partitions, C drive and D drive. So same like C drive where your operating system is installed, and EBS where you can keep your data, and it is a EBS elastic block storage. That is the volume type you are creating it, and nothing but a hard disk for you. And what type of volume type, GP2 or these all things, IPOs, these are the different type. And again, you will certainly have the questions in your practitioner, not even practitioner. If someone is eyeing for, in fact, for like AWS associate exam also, you will have the questions based on these instances. Okay, they will give you the use case. Okay, this is the use case where, for example, IOPS, where what type of IOPS throughput. If you want hard disk with the high IOPS, this is general purpose SSD. This is high IOPS. So in which situations you need to use IOPS kind of EBS volume, in which storage, which use cases you need to use cold HDD or throughput optimize or magnetic actually nobody use. But these are the, certainly you will have the question in your practitioner as well as your associate exam in case you are going for it. There will be use cases, and the question will be asked what type of EBS volume I should use in this particular scenario, right? I am going for general purpose, and that is because I always go for free. And delete or termination, normally I may not lose. For example, I am formatting my system. Why I create D drive, even I am formatting my system, still I don't lose my data, right? So if you don't want to lose your data, still your EBS volume will be available, and you can attach that EBS volume to different instance also. So your primary instance is deleted, EC2 instance is deleted, and you are reattaching that EBS volume to another instance. But you can attach one EBS volume only to one instance. You cannot attach one EBS volume to one multiple instance at a time. And whether you want encryption, we were talking about like some time back, whether if my laptop got compromised and so people will be able to see the details. So like you want a encrypted EBS instance or not encrypted, based on that you can do it. If you want to encrypt it, obviously you need the KMS keys which will encrypt that volume. You can use the default AWS managed key, or you can create your own keys.
So one question here, Teresa. So before you move ahead, so here you choose the free tier AMI, right?
Hmm.
AMI image, and right now we have created one EBS volume which is
Hmm.
of 8 GB, right? And the root one it is of 30 GB. So will it charge? So because you choose the free
If you
tier.
keep if I will show it to you, and I will terminate that instance, it will not be charged. But if you keep it, it will be charged.
So only the AMI is free, right? And
Only the image storage is not free.
okay, okay. So that only that OS virtual image
Virtual
OS is free.
AMI, yeah, yep.
Okay,
The CPU, the CPU and the RAM attached to that particular AMI are free.
okay. Thank
But
you.
you terminate it. Why you want to keep it? You just do your lab, so you just learn the things. The
No,
free
no,
tier
no.
is
So I'm
yeah,
talking the real-time scenario. So where
yeah,
in my organization I have the AWS, right? So in that coming to that scenario I'm talking about, right?
yeah.
So
Actually,
so for
why AWS provides the free tier, so that you can learn the things,
okay,
not to use it in your organization or your for even if for example you have created this free tier EMI and you are okay, because storage is very cheap, right? So at least
okay.
you are not paying for the you are not paying for the for this T2 micro, right, which I am using it. And you have
Mhm.
deployed one, you have developed a website, and you have deployed one website, and people are using it, and AWS comes to know, because they have machine intelligence, they have their machine algorithm, their bots, they have installed it, they are collecting the data every time, right? And
So
their
they do
machine
not
learning
allow the application to be
it-
run on the free tier.
no. If they
Okay, it is
they
for only practice purpose then.
yeah, if they think it you are using the free tier for commercial purpose, you will be charged, or you will be blocked.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I
The-
was not know.
one of
I
my
was not knowing that. So I was thinking if
yeah,
there is a people
no,
not consuming
no,
application, we can also run it.
I know one scenario when one user charged it for 15,000 rupees.
Okay, okay. Yeah, thanks to know this actually. It is
So if they come
okay.
to know that you are using in free tier for the commercial purpose, you will be blocked or charged. Okay, so just use
Yeah,
it, learn it, break the things, make your labs, create the things, break the things, all free. But if you are doing it for commercial purpose, you will be charged. Yes.
yeah. Thanks for reading this.
So now delete automation. Let me choose it like that, and review and launch. Right now, what happened? Sorry. I have not. Yeah, this part. Sorry. I think, yeah. I clicked on, after tags, I just clicked on review and launch. I just missed this important thing, which is security groups. What are the security groups? Security groups are nothing but the gates. Who is allowed to access your EC2 instance? These are the gates, right? So, uh, uh, for example, I want to connect to through this instance. So what are the different things I define in the security group? The type, the protocol, which is allowable to that particular institution, like RDP. So only RDP is allowed. Still, if I deploy one website, that will not be accessible, because I have not allowed the HTTP traffic on that particular instance. If I want to do it, I need to do HTTP. I need to allow the HTTP traffic, right? That is, if I don't want to do that, even I install the website, deploy the website, that HTTP traffic or the TCP traffic, different type of protocol, whatever. There are all the protocols available in this SMTP for mail purpose, SSH, and all type of traffic. You just need to define those traffic, right?
Hey viewers, trying to get into DevSecOps? Enroll for our DevSecOps certified professional programs and earn the certification that shows you are fit for these technical roles and requirements. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
And then this is the name, and this is the protocol attached to that particular thing, and the port range. So you can define your custom TCP IP, and you can define the port range like 100 to 200, whatever port you want to open. And then the source is nothing. Who can connect to your instance on that particular protocol? Who can connect to that particular instance, right? So 000, this is the CIDR which everyone, right? It is a global one, 00, and risky also because everyone is able to connect it, right? So normally in a real world scenario, we restrict it for HTTP. Obviously HTTP, everyone should be. If I am deploying one website, I obviously want to allow everyone to use it until it is catering only a specific set of people. And RDP, for example, only 4 or 5 machines I can allow in my CDR, in my organization. I can define that range, and all those things I can define it. So these are the gates I am defining who can connect to my instance, and very useful. This is a basic and most important security concept related to instances. So yeah, so as of now, I'm only allowing RDP traffic. Can connect from anywhere in the world using the things. Now review and launch. I have done everything. Now let's go review and launch it. So even it is saying that it is open to the world. Anyone can connect it. It is giving the warning also. Are you okay? And is not eligible. Why I'm not eligible for free tier? Because let me go to previous one, and what I have done. Because I believe I am using this storage. Let me go and edit the storage, and let me delete this. I don't want as of now. Is it? Yeah. So I think Sachin, it answers your question, right? And that is storage is not free. And then let me click on the launch button. Now, whenever you are launching an instance, it will ask you to create a key pair. Key pair is nothing but like we have created a username password while connecting to the EC2 console, right? Sorry, AWS console. So in the similar way, we have the key pair to connect to our EC2 instances, right? I can use my existing key pair, or I can create a new key pair. As of now, I don't have any key pair, so I will create a new key pair. So let me choose a create new key pair. I can proceed without a key pair if I don't want to connect it physically to that particular instance. And key pair type, this is the algorithm which it will use, RSA or EDD. I will use RSA only. And then key pair name, I will define some demo KP, and I need to download this key pair, right? Yeah, perfect. Download demo kp.pem file, and it is saved in my folder. Perfect. And I will click on the launch instance. So it will take few minutes. In the meantime, let me open my EC2 PPT. Okay. So you can see I have a 15-day course, but I cannot cover it all in 4 hours. But I will give some basic idea of the services which are required for this particular lab training. So in the meantime, it will take some 2-3 minutes to get the instance get launched, and then we can connect to. I can show it to you after connecting to the instance, how to connect to the instance, and our EC2 theory is completed. Yeah. So I told you this is elastic cloud compute, and we have instance type like we have created the T2 micro, right? So these are the instance type, and then AMIs. I have created the Windows Server 2012 R2. So that is the AMI I have chosen for that particular for this particular lab, right? And then like these are the purchasing option on
Hello,
demand
are we
instance.
going to have access to the slides?
Sorry.
Do we have access to the slides?
No, but this not you will not have the access to these slides, but you will have this meeting is being recorded, and you can go to, you can connect to the organizer, and he will provide the recording to you.
Yeah, but sometimes you just want to quickly just do like a quick brush up without watching the video.
Correct. So and then instance purchasing options, like we have a different type of instance purchasing option, like on-demand instance and the reserved instances. So on-demand instances are like like I just created it. So on I just went to the console and I created the instance. That is called the on-demand instance. I need it, I created it. Reserved instances, the long-term instances. I know I need an EC2 instance for, let's say, 1 year or 3 year period. That is called reserved instance. I am reserving that instance. It will be running whether I am using that instance or I am not using that instance. I will be charged for that particular instance. But the benefit of creating the reserved instances, I get a huge discount on the pricing because I am reserving. I am paying the cost. I am committing.
Hey viewers, are you looking for formal training on SRE practices? Take our SRE program. This course will teach you how to successfully implement site reliability engineering in the modern day 24/7 services. Kickstart your SRE training today. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
To pay that cost, that okay, I will use that particular instance for let's say 1 year or 2 year, 3 year or whatever. Then we have the spot instances where for so what the spot instances concept is it normally used for when I don't need it, but I don't want to pay the more prices to the instance. I may require or I may not require. So what AWS means, these they are clever, right? So they have defined some capacity. They have some capacity. For example, this is not the peak time, so they have some free capacity. Okay, go and create the instance. If they have some free capacity, they will give you an spot instance to you, uh, and it will be very low price. But the thing is, whenever now there and you can use that instance whatever the time you have. But let's say now the peak time is over. Now they don't have free capacity, so your instance will be terminated by default. You don't have any control when the instance will be terminated. Instance will be terminated when not in use, when AWS needs it. So, and then we have the savings plan. You can, like I told you, like we can we can commit to we can commit that I will use the instance for 1 year, 3 year, and I can go for the saving plan, and also schedule instance. I want that my instance should be created a morning at 8 a.m. and should get terminated at 10 p.m. So those are I can create those schedules accordingly. So these are the instance type. These are all theoretical. But obviously you will, in case you are preparing for the exam, you will get the questions on all these things, like spot instance, dedicated instance, reserved instances, you will get the questions on all these things, when to use what, all spot instances also. So let me go to my thing, whether it is launched. So yeah, it is already running. So now it is I can choose the name. If I had defined the name, the name will automatically come. I have not defined the name, so name is not coming, but I can go and edit it if I want to define the name. But my instance is identified by the instance ID. That is the unique name, how my instance will be identified, and the type and all those things which I have used it while deploying this instance. And this is the public IP address which is assigned to my instance, and in this availability zone I create this availability zone is defined. So I created this instance North region which is US East 1. So the availability zone is US East 1D. So it's US East 1D, which means just giving the idea, because we have come to this point, it has at least 4 availability zone ABCD, right? It may have more, but it has at least 4 availability zone, right? And my instance is created in availability zone D. Now, if now just to see if people are aware whether my instance is actually created and if I can use it, I go and click on the connect. How I want to connect it? I want to connect it through, let's say, RDP client. I think everyone is aware of how to use the RDP client. Download remote desktop file. I have downloaded it. Save. Now I want username and password, right? My username is administrator and password. Now to get the password, I need the public private key which I created, that the key pair file, right? So let me click on the key pair file and browse to your key pair. Now let me browse that key pair file and let me go to downloads, AWS training. Yeah, I have downloaded. Oh, it is there still. I can see it. Okay, so yeah. So I need to upload this file. This is my private key file. Decrypt password. Now it will give me the password. So this is my password, this is my username, and this is my DNS. And I download the desktop file. Now I will just open it. MSTSC. I will do just MSTSC. And or rather than MSTSC, I will just double click on my this thing. That will also do the same thing. I just don't have to, and this is nothing but my IP address and everything is embedded in that. That is the easy way. If I know the IP address which is already defined there, you can just provide the IP address and the password. Let me copy to the password. So now you can see how easy it is to get an Windows 2012 server within few minutes, right? Now you can test. For example, you are developing some application and you want to test it on Windows 2012 server. You can do it, or you can deploy it. Why to test it? You can deploy it. You can go for a dedicated instance. You deploy your one web application. Go for so you means as a startup company, I don't have to worry about the hardware, right? I just need to worry about my solution as a startup company. I have a startup company. I am developing one website, any marketplace website or any website which provides some feature. I don't have to worry about procuring the hardware to deploy my software. my application. I can get that hardware within minutes. I just have to worry about the application which I am developing, the solution I want to provide to the world, and I can do it. I am connected. I will just deploy it. I just have to pay the running cost, and I can terminate whenever it is not needed. So guys, that's all.
So there is one question here.
Yeah.
So here you created this EC2 instance, right?
Yeah.
Suppose you have added another IAM user, right,
Mhm.
into this account, and that user also want to access the same EC2 instance. So
He
how
will have
that
to.
user will? Uh-huh.
Yeah, you just have to while attaching the policy. You can either so it is the policy which you attach to that particular user. You can give him the administrator role. If you are giving him the administrator permissions, he can do everything which you can do. There are few things which he
But
cannot do,
how
right?
that user get this key pair that you just uploaded?
You need to share it with him.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I need to share it.
You need
Got
to
it.
share it. So actually, for Windows, actually it is the key pair is required only to generate the password. You can directly give him the password. But for the Linux, normally we do this putty and all, right? Where in the putty
Mhm.
we give the key pair file, so you can share that key pair file to him.
Okay, need to be shared. Okay. Got it.
So I think our EC2 part is completed.
Thanks for watching. Want to study further? Join our training programs today.